Hello everybody, I am back. It is my wash day, and as I tend to do, I come on and show you what I do to prep my hair. This is going to be my pre-poo session. Today's wash day is going to be featuring Kai blends. I'm so excited about using this, but I am going to pre-poo today. I have a pre-poo by Kai blends. I don't have enough to do my entire head, so I'm going to use another brand on other sections, and I thought this may be a good way to just kind of test it all out. My name is Shanita, and if you've never been here before, then I thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you will be able to gain something from this video. The whole purpose of it is to help you to visually see what pre-pooing can do to your hair and why it is an important step. I know a lot of people skip it. Sometimes I skip it. I really try not to. If you don't like letting things sit in your hair for a long time because you just don't have the time to do that, then I'm going to show you a couple of pre-poos today that will help you to quickly pre-poo your hair and get some of the same results. So I'm going to dive right in. First of all, I'm going to say that my hair is 2 weeks old. I typically go in about mid wash day and refresh my hair with some moisture. I added a magnificent pomade to my scalp this time, but I did nothing to my hair. It's just been busy. So here is what it looks like, you guys. Raw, dried as all Arizona outdoors. It is crispy. It feels dry, just as dry as it looks is exactly how it feels. And so I am going to just show you what I do. I pretty much had it in a ponytail for about a week, and I move the ponytail around every now and then, but it goes back in the ponytail. So this is just a mister of water that I'm using to just literally trying to get it in a state where it is just not too dry to touch, because your hair literally can be too dry to handle. And I think this is one of those situations. Try to get all down in there, like I'm literally trying to get the roots. And this little mister bottle is not a spray bottle. You can use that, but this just gives it a fine mist. More coverage area, but not streams of water. So I really like that. So just with my hands, I'm not going to do anything with any styling tools, no combs, nothing like that. I'm going to try to just do my usual 4 sections. Usually my little part falls in place because it's how I typically do my hair anyway. But I'm going to try to at least split it down the middle and get it off into 4 sections. Usually when it's really this bad, sometimes I will do 6 sections. I used to do 5, but my hair has kind of, when it was all different lengths, I wanted to make sure I kept those lengths from the shorter parts from continuing to just get shorter and break off. And I used to put a special section in the center, and my hair is kind of evening out, so I don't have to do that anymore. Thank goodness. So now I just can go back to the 4 sections, and it is just very damp. So I am going to be using Kai blends. It's called Too Easy Pre-Poo, and it's called a pre-workout boost, which is so funny. Every time I see that, I think about like a pre-workout for exercising. And it is appropriately named because some days wash day does feel like a workout. And I am actually going to work out after this. I am going to put my pre-poo in, and I am already set to, got on my gym clothes. I'm going to go and work out while it's on. And that'll give the heat from my body a chance to kind of really let this pre-poo set in a bit. And by that time, I'll go and shampoo. Okay, so here is the Too Easy Pre-Poo Pre-Workout Boost. So this is what it looks like. Love those colors and her logo. And so it is You can't see it, you guys. I'll just take it out and show it to you because I only have a little left, and actually I've got even less than I thought I did. But here's what it looks like. Very, very soft. It's just like a softened butter, like literally a smooth, soft butter. But even just feeling it, touching it, it just is very smooth. It does contain water. So the first time I used this, I didn't even dampen my hair. I just went straight in with the wet hair. I mean, with the product. All right, I'm gonna get some more. Break this hair down into sections because that just allows all of the hairs to get covered, and I don't have to really do a whole lot of pulling on the whole section and just end up manipulating way too much. And already I can see, like, and I know you can too, it's almost like these perfect little curls. My hair is starting to wave up. This is so soft and it's so slippery. My hair is so dry. Like, you can use more water and that will allow you to use less product. Always remember, if you're trying to spare your product, just use more water, especially in this process. And I could have done that, or some refresher spray is good. That's another thing you can use. But I just barely, okay, I may get 2 sections done from this. It looks dark in here. Can you guys see? I'm gonna come in so you can see what my hair looks like. You can kind of hear it. That nice slippery feel. I'm gonna add more water simply because I really want to at least have enough for 2 sections. I am so not used to going sparingly with product. I'm used to really slathering it on. And you want to get your roots too. I think I said in a couple of videos ago why it's so important to get those roots detangled as well. That's where the shed hair is coming from, the roots. So if you can get it to easily slide out of there, then the less problems you're going to have with detangling. And by the time you rub this product from root to end, then you are going to have hair that truly detangles and just slide out of the bottom of this hair with no problems. Okay, so this is enough. It was probably enough a long time ago, but because mine was so super dry, felt like I needed a little bit more. So can you see it? Looks all nice and wet and silky, and I am feeling the shedded hairs come out the bottom here. It's so nice. It almost like it comes out in clumps too, so you don't get like one string at a time. Anything to speed this process up. Okay. Make sure to get it through the ends, especially if you need a trim or if your hair is not curling or tends to be more dry. Make sure you get some of that nice slippery product on your ends. It's a little chilly in here today. And so I literally just twist this up out of the way and I take a bobby pin to just hold it down. Because I am going to put a plastic cap on top of this, and you know, if I can get it to stay down, then I won't have as many problems with the cap fitting my big head. So I'm literally going to do the same thing over here. Gonna wet it a little bit more. Even when you just add water to your hair, it already softens. Like, it's not moisturized from this water alone, but just from how dry and crunchy it was, it's just instantly softened when you put water on it. And the biggest tip I tell people is to just be extra careful with your hair. Don't handle it too rough. If you've got a tangled section here, like, don't just yank it. Take the time and take the section and separate it by hand until you can get that to kind of release. And like, I'm getting hair out just from that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this. I'm not gonna have enough. This makes me so sad. I've been using this just exclusively though since I've got it because I like it so much. I had 2 of them. And I think she has now put these in a bottle with a like a screw top, which I think is a great idea since it is a water-based product. But I don't have any trouble getting this on at all. Go in between there, make sure you've got a little bit at the roots. This is all natural and some great ingredients. I am not the least bit concerned about it getting on my scalp. Okay, so that's that one. And I'm trying to think which of my other pre-poos I'm going to use for the back of my hair. I've used a couple lately that I really like. Oh, you know what? I have one that I have not tried. It just dawned on me, and I'm going to use that one. It is by Shebe USA. That's it. I got quite a few of her products last year, and I have used, I think I did one styling video showing the hair. And actually, I didn't even do the video. I think I came back and just showed the results of the video. And I did it on Instagram. I didn't even do it here. So I really need to use those. Some of the products I think are discontinued, but she has other products on the website that are very similar to the styling ones that I use. So I need to use that. All right, you guys. So when I get down to the bottom of my product, I'll show you what I do. Especially if I love it. Sometimes I use a deep conditioner and I'm just trying to get rid of it. You probably know this trick, girl. I push this hair down in here and wipe it clean. I want all of this out. I think that did it. It's all gone. My heart hurts. All right. So you can see how this works. I will record one section of the Shebe USA pre-poo just so you can get my initial thoughts since it's new to both of us. And then you can check that out as well if you like it better. And you know that you don't have to slide this in here and take as long rubbing this all through like I'm doing. It really is a quick process. I'm talking and working a little slower than I would if it were just me with no camera. So keep that in mind as well. All right, let me go get the other one. So this pre-poo from Shea USA says you can use it on dry hair. But I always dampen mine because I just don't like to manipulate my hair dry. The roots are so tangled. Oh my gosh. All that new growth and shedded hair in here are all curling around each other, being friends. I never should have waited this long to wash my hair. I know that. Okay, so this one, here's what it looks like. And it's one from her kids line. Again, I don't know if it's still there, but check out Shea USA. This is called a pre-poo detangling ghee with tallow and ostrich oil. And look how thick this is. Like, holy smoke. This is thicker than even a deep conditioner. It almost feels like a styler, the kind of styler my hair would like. Very, very thick. I've had this for a while. So I am just going to do the same thing. Rub it through. Try not to make a mess. I don't think this one is water-based. Let me check before I... Yeah, Shea deionized water, yes it is. And then ostrich oil is next. It's just so thick, wow. And so I am having to definitely use water with this. I would not recommend using this on dry hair in order to get it to move and slide around. I think your hair needs to be wet, damp, just not dry. Like it's almost thick as Play-Doh. I love it though. It feels really good. It's getting the job done. That's what counts. Go between here. See, it's not quite as smooth or as slippery as the one from Coils. It's gliding on good. It's just super duper thick. See how my hair is clumping together? Yeah, it's like a styler in consistency. I don't know if, maybe I've had it too long. I should have used it before now, maybe. But it's detangling good. Like I'm not having any problems getting my fingers down to my roots. Keep water on hand. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine rinsing out. I'll come back to let you know. You just gotta make sure to get this in and work it in really well. Keeping the hair wet, I suggest. But at the end of the day, it's doing the same thing. Like, look how curly my hair is. It looks all moisturized already. My hair likes it. Looks nice and shiny and healthy. It's detangling. Yeah. A little bit harder to work with, but ultimately it does what it says it's going to do. So I'm going to go on with the last section off camera, and I am going to record my Coils wash day today. Sometimes if I have shown you a product before, I don't always come back to let you see the products as I'm working through it. But since I have never talked about her on my channel before, I'm excited for both of us. I get to use it. You get to learn about her, see it used, and get you some. Okay, guys, I will be back momentarily. So I am back, and this is the final part of the wash day from my Kai Blends video, and I wanted to show you guys my hair. I promised you I'd be back. So I am back to show you what my hair looks like. It is about 7:30 p.m. I took this down at about 6:30 this morning. And I've just kind of worn it like this all day. I didn't bother to unravel the twist. I started to, as you can see in a few places here. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to let this stay just like this. It'll hold the definition a little longer and just kind of naturally get a little bigger by itself. But I'm at the point where I don't feel the need to, separate it and fluff it out anymore. It just gets big and busy and frizzy a whole lot faster. So I did end up using, I don't even know what all I said in the last video. I think I showed you that I used her pre-poo, which I love, 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 love. And here it is, if I didn't show you before, the Too Easy pre-poo. If you are a pre-poo person and you love a good, nice, slippery, moisturizing pre-poo that will detangle your hair like a dream and just make it so super soft, I don't care how dry and matted it is, that will just instantly put all of it in its place so that you can have a good, successful wash day. Highly recommend this. This is one of my all-time new favorites. So be sure to check it out from Kai Blends. But I ended up using, whose leave-in did I use? Oh my gosh. I don't remember whose leave-in I used this wash day, but I tried to find a super duper hydrating one every single wash day. Every time I say that, I remember that I said I'm going to record a video telling you my top hydrating leave-in conditioners, and I should be able to record that today. But anyway, I used that, used the leave-in, and then I used her Sunshine Buttercream to just twist my hair. And I just put it in a bunch of big twists. It wasn't even very small twists. That's the other thing I'm starting to notice. The longer my hair gets, it really can handle bigger size twists. And so it doesn't take quite as long. So I love it. So here is what this product looks like. It is a rich, nice, thick, yummy, creamy styling cream. And I'm going to show you how nice and thick it is. So here it is. It's so thick. It's super rich. It is not watered down at all. If you have coarse, dry hair that just takes a while to, that just doesn't stay moisturized long, this is a super, super duper one. My hair has now, look at this, like it never goes away. Now I do like for my leave-ins to eventually sort of evaporate because I want that to soak down into my hair. As far as the styler, I want it to condition my hair, stay on, not necessarily stay on, they have ingredients that some of it absorb into the hair strands and some of it just stays on the hair strand. Not to keep it greasy, but just enough so that it'll stay moisturized, and this does that. And whenever I rub a rich cream in like this, and it just, this is where the more I rub and it just sliding it around, it is a thick, rich product that my hair loves. My hair absolutely retains so much more moisture when I use this cream. I have had such great results. This is day, what's today? Friday. I washed my hair on Sunday. So it's been about 4 or 5 days since I put these twists in. And as you can see, I've worn them all day, but they were super duper shiny. So much moisture, tons of definition, it's not that mushy soft to the touch where if you go outside, if it's barely humid or a little bit misty, it's going to fluff all up on you and you're going to lose your definition. It's got enough of hold from the butter that it keeps it moisturized and just enough that it keeps a soft hold on the hair where it'll stay. Love this. I thought for sure after 5 days that once I took those twists out that I was going to feel like the twist had been in too long. And this is when I know I've got a good product, because there have been products I have used going on. They feel really good. I let the twist stay in 3-4 days. By the time I take it down the 4th day, like, they're not moisturized as they should be. Like, I know that much of the moisture stays in once it's twisted, and I expect that when I take it down, even if it's been 3 or 4 days, that moisture would have stayed in there. So when I take it down, my hair still feels nice and still feels moisturized. And I've had products where by the time I've taken it down, my hair is already dry again. So I don't know if you've had that experience, but that is not the case here. All of this definition is because it is super hydrated and moisturized. And I could probably wear it like this for a few days if I wanted to, and then eventually take the twist down and unravel them and style them and still get a few more days out of it. But the product is absolutely wonderful. I have a lot of products that I show you that there's just a difference. When you find a good product that keeps your hair moisturized for 3-4 days without you having to constantly re-moisturize, re-prep, it's just a gold mine. And for those of you who have that kinky, coarse hair that you just can't seem to find that product that stays dry, there are just a handful of products from a handful of brands that makes them so good, that's so lasting, that I know every time I use it, I'm gonna get spectacular results. And this one instantly made the list. So it has in it water, there's organic shea butter, black currant seed oil, castor oil, moringa oil, aloe vera juice, cetyl alcohol, there's sweet almond oil, rosemary, lemongrass, lavender, some peppermint oil, so some essential oils. And there's a preservative there. She is out of New Jersey. You can follow her at Kai Blends on Instagram and also Facebook. And these directions say use every other day to hydrate and prevent breakage, seal and grow longer, stronger, and healthier hair. Great for lock rolling, twisting, hair dryness, sheen, and styling kids' hair. I agree. Check, 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 and check. I didn't even read this prior to this. I agree with every single word of that. It calls it an extreme moisturizer, sealer, and repair. Excellent product. Highly recommend. It is lightweight, as you can see. Like, my hair is not weighed down at all. So if you have type 3 hair and you just want a nice cream that will just keep those tresses moisturized for a week or so, you have to try this. This is excellent. This goes up there again with one of my best. I'm getting to the point now I can look at ingredients and look at the texture of products and tell if it's going to be something even that I even want to try or not, because I've gone through so many products. And so I can just tell those that are just going to really be worth investing in and trying based on the ingredients, and then those that are gonna be nice for maybe refreshing midweek, but it's just not gonna keep my hair moisturized the entire week. This is gold. This is a one you can use on wash day, and it will keep you from wash day to wash day with no problems. I'm super satisfied with this. So be sure to check her out. I will put her website in the description box, and go there and follow her on Instagram. She's active on there, and also Facebook, so that you can tell when she's having sales, see what new products are coming out, try the ones that are there. She's already, since I start following her, come out with so many products. So I have to just kind of dip my toes in usually with a good styler. If a product can make a good styler, they will have my heart. I know that everything else will be golden because it is not easy coming up with a product that moisturizes this well for natural hair. It's just not easy, and not everybody can do it. So super impressed with her and the Kai Blends brand. So be sure to check them out. And that is all I wanted to tell you guys. Be sure that if you have any questions about it, if you've used it before, I always like to hear your experiences. You can drop that in the comment section. And if it's new to you, let me know. If it sounds interesting and it might be something you want to try, then be sure to let me know that as well. I'd love to know what you think about my 12-hour day-old hair now. And let me know if you're going to start following and check out Kai Blends. I definitely think you should. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. See you later. Bye now.